Plug it in. We've got to charge our phones again. Not you guys again. You'd better be ready for this.
Trouble Busters!
Let's do this. It's so nice to easily enjoy different drinks every day. My name is Tom. I'm the CEO of a factory in town. It's just that some high school kids are stealing electricity from our vending machine, and I've been concerned about it. Plug it in. We've got to charge our phones again. Others probably can't do what we do. I'm gonna post this later. Hey, not you guys again. Yikes! He found out! I seriously need to talk. Run! Don't come back here! Damn it, they got away. They're so quick at running. But this is bad. I can't keep letting them do this so frequently. Honestly, since they're still students, I don't want to turn this into a huge deal. But if I were to look the other way, others are gonna do the same. So I decided to execute a plan I came up with. You'd better be ready for this. I'm ready to do this. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! Hey, that guy isn't here today. Let's challenge ourselves to see how long we can charge our phones before he gets here. Sounds good. We're gonna go viral today. Let us go ahead and, Huh? What's that? Hey, look above. Huh? Wait, what? What the heck is this? How dare he? What the heck did he do? La 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 la. The police! Excuse me. Oh, young boys in youth. What are you boys doing here? Let me see. Homo sapiens stealing electricity? I was wondering what you guys were doing, but you guys were playing zoo, huh? Kids nowadays have a great sense of humor. You're not even making any sense. You need to help us out of here. Huh? Aren't you guys practicing for the school festival or something? No, we were standing in front of the vending machine and this thing suddenly trapped us. We need you to help us. Suddenly? I see, that's trouble. That's right, so... All right, I'll go find out who did this. Give me one moment. No, that's not what we were asking you to do. If we don't get out of here, that guy's gonna come back. Huh? What's going on over here?
Oh my, what an interesting scene.
It's because that officer was laughing so loud. Oh, I thought I recognized those faces. Yikes! Hello! Congratulations on getting into Trebus University. We'll see you on campus soon. Yes. By the way, what are you guys doing here? Well, Oh, it's become quite a scene while I've been away for a little while. Yikes! All right, game over. Game over? I didn't seem to find anyone suspicious. The police officer is back too! There's a lot I want to say, but with our university's professor here, we can't make this into bigger trouble than it is. I guess I'll have to... Officer, that guy did this! Huh? What are you talking about? This guy must have done this to us. Isn't he the CEO of this factory? You guys? You did this to them? No, officer, it's a misunderstanding. You need to arrest this guy. Okay, you're coming with me. Hold on a second. Huh? It's the exact opposite. These guys are the bad guys. What? What's going on? These guys have been stealing electricity from the outlet for our vending machine. What? They were stealing electricity?
Oh my.
Hey, it looks like we're about to get in trouble. Yeah. Do you guys have anything to say about this? Stole electricity? Why would we do that? We just unplugged the outlet. Well, unplugging someone's property is already bad enough. We were just curious. Of course, we were gonna plug it back in right away. It's just that this cage fell on us when we tried to do that. We're telling the truth. Stop lying. Do you even realize how many times you've done this? You've been stealing electricity every chance you had. Every chance they had? Huh, stop making things up, Professor, Officer, everyone. Don't let this guy fool you. Well, I guess there isn't any proof here. I can't determine anything at this time. You guys can't get away with this. Wrongdoings always get revealed. Well, there's nothing to be revealed when we haven't done anything. This will be my final warning. Huh? You guys have a future. I don't want to turn this into a bigger deal. If you're willing to admit and apologize for everything you've done. Look, we don't have the time to be wasting here. Can you get us out of here already? Whoa, what was that sound? Oh no, you messed up. Huh? Yikes! Huh? That one's from another day. That's all for the documentary on the electricity thieves. Thanks for watching. Oh no, this is bad! You guys have been doing it so many times! Ding! At first I thought you were just fooling around, but this is a different story now! How'd you even have those videos in addition to this cage? You can call me the inventor of this century. Cut out the joke! By the way, this button will open the cage. Damn it! Let me ask once again, what on earth is happening? Have you been stealing electricity so often? No, there was a reason behind this. What kind of a valid reason would there be? You're contradicting what you said earlier. I thought you only unplugged the outlet. Well, that's why I gave you a chance, but you guys didn't admit what you've done. I see. Huh? You're such a schemer. You must have faked this video. What are you talking about? It's so easy to fake these things in our generation. I see. And you're trying to frame us into this situation. How terrible of you. Why would I do anything like that? Fine, if you're going to insist that these videos are fake, we can confirm. Huh? They're fake? There's nothing to confirm about it. Just like how it's so easy to fake a video, it's easy to analyze them too. If we don't find anything about these videos after the analysis, it means that I'm correct. What? Then, if you want, we can get it done right away. If you're struggling to say something, can I determine that you're not confident about what you're saying? I had no idea he was so ready. I didn't want to turn this into such a huge deal, but you guys never cared to self-correct. As a result, all of this is happening. If only you'd corrected yourselves, the police and your university wouldn't have found out about it. Huh. So what? What? Did we do something so terrible? What are you trying to say now? What we've done was only against the morals, and it's not like we committed a crime or anything, and yet you're making such a huge deal out of this. How dare you guys? You guys can't make too much of a big deal over this, can you? We'll be careful next time. That'll do, right? You guys still haven't understood the severity of what you've done. Understood? There's no need to... Officer, I'd like to make a formal report. Sure, they don't seem sorry at all. No way! Hold on a second. Why would you do that? All we did was a crime indeed. Huh? Stealing electricity is considered theft. Maximum 10 years in prison or maximum $5,000 fine. This means that you've done what's equivalent to shoplifting. Oh my goodness! Whoa, I just looked it up, but this is serious! Do you now understand what I meant when I said I didn't want to turn this into a huge deal? So that's what you meant, but we didn't know! It's not like you'll be excused from anything as long as you say that you didn't know. But we really didn't know!
Aren't you boys old enough to know what's right and what's wrong?
The moment you lacked manners and morals, you can't convince us by saying that you didn't know! But stealing electricity didn't cause that much damage to you guys, right? I just checked, but we only stole a small amount of electricity from you. I don't think we've stolen anything worth more than $10. Really? Great job, Andrew! It's not about the dollar amount. But we've been buying drinks from this vending machine sometimes. Today, too. Here, we're your customers in that sense, so you should look the other way. So you're saying that if you're shopping at a specific convenience store regularly, you get to shoplift once in a while? It doesn't work that way. No matter how often you use this vending machine, you stole electricity from us. And you guys sometimes forgot to plug the vending machine back in before you leave, right? Because of that, the drinks inside ended up lukewarm, too. If you intentionally unplugged the outlet, you've interfered with the sales of that vending machine, and it can be considered obstruction of business, too. What? All you had to do was to plug it back in, right? But besides, we're not going to be charged with those crimes. What? Look, we're only 18. We're still considered juveniles. That's right, so you can't get me arrested. Nice try. What's so funny? After seeing you guys, I realized how ignorant is guilty. What did you just say? Even though there are juvenile laws, depending on what the family court judges decide, you can be sent to a juvenile detention center too! What? If you don't get in trouble after doing anything just because you're kids, this world would be lawless! By the way, in our country, you're treated as an adult if you're 18!
As a grown adult, you need to have manners, or else you're going to humiliate yourselves.
Anyway, if you're still gonna be defiant at this point, I'm not changing my mind. Me neither. I'd like to discuss this matter with your high school. What? No, you can't do that. Yes, I can. Do you even realize how much trouble you've caused others? It wasn't even a big deal. I don't care about any of your excuses. The fact that you're trying to argue tells me that you're not sorry for anything. It shows how important it is to apologize immediately without insisting on being right.
Though I'm a grown adult myself, I'd like to set you my bad example.
Hey, this is bad. At this point, okay, fine. You want us to apologize, right? Sorry. Sorry. Okay, we apologize, so you need to forgive us. No way. Why not? Did you really think I'd buy such an insincere apology? I wouldn't have minded reconsidering if you were truly apologizing, but a shallow apology isn't even worth listening to. Well, you should have realized that it's already too late the moment I considered forgiving you, if only you had apologized. Hey, you should have apologized more sincerely. No, you too! Okay. It's a waste of time to argue here at this point, so you boys are coming with me to the station. Yes, please, officer. I guess this is it. Excuse me. Who are you? Dad! I was told about what was going on over here, so why is this happening? Here's what's going on. I see. I would have considered things otherwise if only they seemed to be sorry at all. In that case, why don't we settle this matter among ourselves? Huh? I'll pay you what you ask for. Will that do? Wow, thanks, Dad! No, that's not the point. How about $1? $1? No, even if the stolen amount wasn't worth much, that's not going to be enough. No, I meant $1,000. What? You're paying $1,000? Yeah, I'm sure you'll get more than what you lost. But, okay, then I'll add another 1. Will that do? $2,000? It's cheap money compared to what my son's future weighs. You'll earn big money and we all win. Woohoo! Your dad is amazing! Dad works in a major machinery company in the area. I should have asked for Dad's help from the beginning. A major machinery company? That bothers me. No, that's not the concern right now. I'm ashamed to admit that I almost went for that deal, but I have a reason I can't back off. What? I'm not here to resolve this issue with money, and it's not like I want those boys to get arrested. All I want is to have them face the consequences of what they've done. If we were to resolve this with money, they'll think that money will solve all their problems, and they might do the same thing again. You care about them, even during a time like this. To add, there might be others who end up being their victim, and things might not be as light as this time. But it wasn't even a big deal! Whether it be good or bad, we're all composed of the accumulation of those small actions. I'm offended! Huh? You make it sound as if these boys will do something bad again! Well, they've already done something bad. But for you to say such a thing based on assumption, it's nothing but an insult! Well, I didn't say it as if I were to determine it. His father is as bad as the son. Also, it came to my attention that you're affiliated with TomTom Machinery, right? Well, I'm the CEO of this factory. Then that makes it convenient. Here's my business card. Okay. Wait, what? Thanks for your continued business with our company. DQ Fabrics Manager? Seriously? Dad, what's going on? Our company conducts business with different factories, but TomTom Machinery here is one of them. Wait! Does that mean... Mr. Tom, we've always been fond of your company's remarkable techniques and the products you provide. Thanks. As for us, we'd like to continue our business relationship with your company. We don't want any awkwardness, do we? Sure. So, I'd like to ask you to let go of this incident. If you're still displeased, I'll be happy to still pay you the $2,000 I offered earlier. What a game changer! The tables are completely turned! We got lucky! Mr. Tom, if you're willing to settle this, we can end this peacefully. It goes the same for the police and the university, too. I guess there's nothing we can do if this doesn't end up involving the police. I hope you make a wise decision. If this were just about money, I'd say no. But if this is going to affect our business, it's going to end up affecting my employees too. Damn it. I guess I don't have a choice. Ugh, this feeling. I feel like I'm winning the game but losing the match. Okay, then this time... Huh? What's that? I got a bunch of notifications. Wait, what? Shane, what's the matter? It's going viral! Huh? What we've done this time is going viral! What? How on earth did this happen? Maybe someone was filming us. Not just that, we have so many people criticizing us. Why? Well, of course. Who would ever praise someone for doing something just to get people's attention like that? Did you really think you're so cool for doing something that's a bit different from others? You're so lame. Oh, shut up! Just because you provoke us like that, nothing's really changed. Yes, we're still negotiating over here. Well... Yes? Hello? Mr. CEO, what's the matter? You already know why I'm calling. Your son seems to have caused huge trouble. There's a video of you going viral, too. Oh, I'm very sorry about that. We're currently discussing resolving this matter as we speak. Discuss? Is that about the deal you're offering? Is that also in the video? What on earth are you even thinking? Dad? I can't believe you're bringing up the business transaction to solve a personal matter. No way. I didn't expect that conversation to be filmed. Sir, it's not like that. I was just trying to form a stronger bond with Mr. Tom. You're only giving excuses. Based on everything I've seen, your family is at fault for everything. And yet... Sir, no offense, but I'm doing this for the sake of my son's future. I need you to tolerate this. I just need to be successful with my negotiation, right? I'll be responsible for this. Then can't you be responsible for how your son stole electricity? I agree. Then how are you going to handle the other matter? Huh? Your son has been doing something similar at other establishments too, right? This is also going viral on social media. What? Let me confirm that right away. Hey, Shane! My CEO just told me. Well, Geez, another crime discovered at this point? Oh, I don't know about other places. I just looked it up, and it seems like your social media accounts are identified too. That's not possible! We make sure we hide our faces whenever we post anything, so there's no way anyone would! So, you're admitting that you've done something similar at other establishments, right? Oh, hey, why'd you have to say that? You practically just admitted! No, since we're hiding our faces, there's no way of anyone knowing that it was us! You shouldn't underestimate social media these days. With the small amount of information that can be seen in a picture, people can easily identify who you are. What? If you're really going to insist, we can perhaps go for a disclosure, too. What? Really? Staying anonymous isn't so anonymous in this generation. Does that mean... The places they've done it were bookstores and grocery markets. If these places are gonna be your enemies now, you can't do what you've done to us. Most importantly, your demeanor was posted on social media, so there's probably no point. Huh? Dad? Does this mean... Honestly, we're completely hopeless now. What? Wait, that's not how it was supposed to go! Do something about this! Don't tell me to do something! You guys are at fault for doing something like this to begin with! But it's your job to do something. All right, judgment time is over. Everything is already too late. Since you got other establishments involved, apologizing isn't gonna cut it anymore. You'd better admit what you've done and face your consequences. I guess there's nothing we can do at this point. In that case... Mr. Tom, listen, I honestly didn't want to do any of this. These guys really insisted on dragging me into this mess, so I had no choice. Huh? What are you talking about? This was your idea. We were against it, but you insisted that we should do it. That's why. Stop making things up. You were so into this. Into it? I don't remember it to be that way. You can't even prove it. No, you're the one who should prove what you're saying. They're just alike, and yet they're fighting at the end.
I guess that's exactly because they're alike.
Mr. Tom, listen, the one who's at fault was... both of you guys. Whatever the reason was, it's not going to change the fact that you guys have all done it, and most importantly, you had enough time to reflect on yourselves. The moment you neglected to do so, your social trust had already gone downhill. You'd better learn the consequences of breaking the law. I'll be taking appropriate actions too. Oh no! And so, the 3 male high school students were arrested for fraudulent obstruction of business due to their repeated electricity theft and nuisance activities targeting our shop and others. Although 18 is legally considered adulthood in this country, cases like this are generally handled under juvenile law, and they were ultimately sent to a juvenile detention facility. As a result, their plans for further education were canceled, and disciplinary action was also taken by their school. And they weren't the only ones to face consequences. Shane's father reportedly received a severe reprimand from his company's president over the incident. He has since been looked at coldly within the company and is said to be living each day under a heavy cloud of discomfort. As for me, I was finally freed from the electricity theft trouble. On top of that, I recently introduced a new series of canned drinks to the vending machine. Pineapple, melon, apple, blueberry, and more. So many choices. Which flavor do they like? Trouble Busters!